said something and I was like, all right. I was like, you did that kiss wrong. And he went, you were all right.
For SugarScape readers would quite like some words of wisdom from you and some advice. So we're going to try and get some Perrie Edwards dating tips. What would you do if you really fancied the pants off a guy but was too shy to tell him?
Well, that's a difficult one. If you're too shy to tell him, then how's he meant to know?
Okay, so you just go out there and say it.
So you either drop hints or you flirt a little, but flirt in a way that you seem not interested, so you're really uninterested, and then that'll make him more interested.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
Interesting. And have you ever had any dating disasters?
I've had a few. Yeah, actually I've had loads of dating disasters. Either I've ended up paying for the date, which has happened to me a few times.
What?
I mean, it got to the stage where I thought, right, if you don't pay for this, I'm just leaving this receipt here on the table, I'm leaving the bill.
Okay.
But yeah. There was a date when I had my first kiss.
Go on.
And I said, he said something and I was like, all right. I was like, you did that kiss wrong. And he went, you were all right. But I think he was joking, but either way it was still quite rude.
That is rude.
And yeah, I've had loads of disasters.
Oh, okay. That makes me feel slightly better about my life. And what was your idea of an ideal first date?
An ideal first date? I like just something really casual. I don't like going down for a sit-down meal or anything like that. It makes us feel embarrassed.
Yeah.
I don't like just sitting there at the table staring at the guy, like eating my food, probably slopping all over my face and t-shirt. I'd rather just like do something fun, like go bowling or
Even you have to wear bowling shoes?
I don't care. I think they're cool.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Or I had bowling high heels once. They're like high heel boots, but they were bowling shoes. But really cool.
That's awesome.
I like laser quasar. I'm a bit of a dork. I'd like to go shooting and that and be like, that would be a cool day.
Okay. Are you any good at quasar?
Yeah, I'm wicked at it. I'm really good. I just hide the whole time and then jump out at people. And then I expect it. It's fun.
Okay. And obviously getting dumped really sucks. What's
Yes.
your advice to any of our readers who've been dumped?
Okay, I think when you break up with someone, the first thing you do is you sit there and you remember all of the good times and you reminisce on over, remember when he did this for us, remember when he did that. And then what you need to do is just cut that off and think, hang on a minute, remember when he'd done this? Remember when he did that and really got on my nerves and did it and put all the bad things in your head? It's quite unhealthy, but it's easier. It's the quickest way to get over it. And eat loads and loads of ice cream and loads of depressing movies and then go out with your friends, have a good night and just forget you ever existed.
Cool. How was you? So, here's a few dating dilemmas.
Yeah.
Okay. You're dating a guy, you love him, etc., blah, blah, blah. Then he lets slip that he fancies one of your best friends. What do you do?
Oh my god. You were dating him?
Yeah.
And you're in love?
Well, you love him.
Alright, okay, so
You're into him, and he's like, oh yeah, actually I think one of your best mates is really hot.
well then he's an idiot. For one, saying that to you, especially if he knows that you like him, then he's just an ass. Pardon the language, he's a bum.
Okay, cool. What if you found out that one of his mates didn't like you? What would you do then?
One of his mates didn't like us?
Yeah.
It's quite hard if you've got a friendship with someone. It depends how long they've been friends for and stuff and why he doesn't like us. If I'm in the right, then why should I
Okay.
look bad?
Yeah. Yeah, alright, cool. Your boyfriend keeps texting his ex-girlfriends. He claims they're just really good friends, but you're worried that he has ulterior motives. What do you do?
I don't believe a boyfriend should ever text his ex. If he's got you, what does he need her for? That's the way I see it. I think it's just stupid.
God, seriously, Perrie, I'd really never mess you about.
No, I wouldn't either. If I was a boy, I just wouldn't. I'm too cold.
Just...
It's true, you have to be like that as a girl. You've got to be strong.
You do.
Strong woman.
Yeah, you do. Good. Okay, you and your best friend both fancy the same guy. She claims that she saw him first, but he's been flirting with you. What do you do?
Ooh, that's a difficult one. You got to sit down, be open, be honest about it. Don't like flirt with him behind her back and then pretend to not like him, and then all this it just gets hard. So you've got to tell her, just go like, do you like him? Because I think he's quite nice, but I would never go for it if you didn't want us to, or do you like him and then I'll back off? You've got to see who's wanting him more.
Oh, okay. So obviously you're in a girl band. I'm not sure if you're aware of that. You're a band for Little Mix.
Yeah.
At the moment, there's a lot of rivalry between boy bands, such as One Direction, The Wanted. They've all had their thing. Is there any secret rivalry between you and another girl band? Like, do you think you and Stushy are gonna get a bit?
Not at all, actually. Yeah. I think it's a good thing that we're all different at the minute. Like, all the girl bands that are out, like, we're totally different from Girls Aloud, then Girls Aloud different from Stushy, and then like just everyone like that. Everyone's different. So I think there's room for girl bands now, especially since boys are dominating it at the minute. I think girls should come out, and take over a bit more.
Yeah. So we're not going to have any Little Mix fights.
No, definitely not. We really like Stushy, and I'm a massive fan of Girls Aloud as well. So I wouldn't say anything anyway.
Oh, they're not going to mess with you now, are they?